guys remember yesterday, we used a really cool team that featured, where is it? It was this team, but with a Calyrex Shadow. And we were using this to prepare for the Wisconsin Regionals that are coming the weekend of June 18th and 19th. And I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of how I actually prep for events. I actually have a post on Patreon, which I'm going to show right now. And we're just going to show you what step we're working on in the overall scheme. So like right now, the post up here is like 10 steps for making the perfect VGC team and how to correctly prepare for a tournament. That's the actual post. Like I said, the full doc is up on Patreon. It tells you just the general steps for learning how to gather info correctly, which I think is a really important part of VGC. If you're not gathering your info, storing it correctly, and then understanding what it means, you can't really assess it, right? So it just shows how to correctly gather data. But since I've already kind of done that I've already basically done steps 1 and 2, which is gather your data and understand what the format means. So we're going to be on number 3 today, and that says pick 3 teams or cores you might want to use, rank them in order of best to worst. You could pick more than 3, but we're basically going to be trying to do we're probably going to do about 5, I would say. And the reason I say 3 is because we're going to be working on all of them at the same time. And I think that's a pretty important reason as we get down this post. Normally at regionals, this season's a little bit different because there's no premier challenges in mid-seasons, but normally there are 1 to 2 premier challenges a mid-season and side events. So it actually does pay to have multiple teams prepared. So you're not entering your main team in all 3 of the events or 4 of the events, and you're not showing your team to your competition before you actually have to play, right? So it's a good idea to have multiple regional level teams for each event and to not use your one good team in all 3. Other players will be using these events to scout other players, so try not to put all your eggs in one basket. And that's a pretty important thing, and I also just think that you can, again, use those events to scout what people are doing. I'm going to be playing in side events, so I think that this is a good idea to have multiple teams ready. Another little note here is this helps you not become a one-team wonder. I've seen this happen to a lot of people. I've kind of fallen into this situation when I've done really well with a team, and you kind of just think wow, I really understand how this one team works. I'm going to play this one team, and then a couple things tend to happen. That team basically plays its course, and then it stops being relevant. The things it was made to check stop being relevant, so the team itself stops being relevant, or people know you as the person that does that team. For example, in 2014, 2015, I used Choice Scarf Rotom Heat at 8 regionals in a row, and it got to a point where I was just, every time someone saw a Rotom Heat on my team, they just assumed it was Scarfed, and they were able to use that extra advantage against me, and it kind of pigeonholed me into basically going 5-3-6-2 at events because all the really good players just knew my tech for me using it at so many events in a row. So developing 3 good teams for each event does not trap us in the position and gives us the freedom to switch between the 3 if the meta takes a shift or a day or 2 before the event. For example, all these events are happening all over the world at different times. We have Wisconsin regionals, but there could have been a special event the same weekend or something like that, maybe a week before, and metas can take drastic turns very fast. Who knows, Aaron Zane could feature a team on Road to Ranked the Friday, the day before your event, and it could completely change the meta, right? So it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with a bunch of other cores and be well-versed in how they all work. And also, it makes it so you're not just grinding your head against the wall trying to make one team perfect. But again, that's just what I think about this sort of stuff. So I'll show you guys the team that I kind of theory crafted today. Remember, the way to correctly gather data that we went over yesterday talks about going to Peakalytics, looking at usage stats, or you can also go to Pokemon Home and go to check out their usage stats and things like that. And then from there, picking Pokemon you like, surrounding them with teammates that support them both defensively and offensively. You can throw them in Maryland. Look at a team builder here. I'll show you the team builder we have for this team today. It's going to be a little bit of a Kyogre Colossal team. I feel that a lot of people aren't realistically using Cole right now, and I kind of want to test why. I also wanted to test a unique pick in Ludicolo, which I think can help cover up for Kyogre's weakness to Gastrodon. But you can see we have big 3 times weakness to Bug and Dark on this team, which I would not recommend. But think about what Pokemon are using those moves. Yes, there's Urshifu, but Yveltal Screams is the big Darkmon, and we can use Calyrex to check that. And as far as Bug Pokemon, I'm fine having Bug weakness. I'll figure it out. I don't think we're gonna fight any Goliciopods. So or Butterfrees, so I think we'll be fine. But yeah, as for the team here, this is what I was thinking of when I made the team. I wanted to use a Choice Scarf Kyogre and I wanted to pair it with Indeedee. I was running some calcs, right? I always big proponent of going and checking out your calcs, and this was a calc that I really liked. So if you remember yesterday, right? If you remember yesterday, yo, we got a sub already. Yo, thank you so much. Yo, appreciate it. As long as we get that 1 sub a day, I'm the happiest of all campers. So thank you so much. Thank you for helping me reach my sub goal, and hopefully this does help me get my regionals team. If you remember yesterday, the whole point of this team was to go with like big Dialga, big Butterfree, use Ditto to copy their Shadow Riders or Zacians, and have our own Shadow Rider. This was a Shadow Rider in this last spot. Remember, you can only have one Calyrex thing per game, so I had to change it to use a different Calyrex today. But this was a Shadow Rider here, and it was Specs, and I wanted a Pokemon that could deal massive AoE damage, right? And just come out and revenge, like, just sweep the game at the end. But if you remember, we actually fought against a lot of Pokemon like Galarian Zapdos, and a lot of stuff that just, like, weren't really getting one-shotted by our Specs Cali. And so I was like, I need something with more damage. What's a Pokemon that can do the exact same thing with a little bit more damage? And that's how I came across this calc right here. I wanted something that functioned the same speed tier of being fast, so let's take a look at Kyogre. All right, take a look at Kyogre. We're just going to give it a 252, give it a little bit of Rain Train over here, and just give it Water Spout. And so, realistically, Kyogre's pretty strong. Let's take a look at, let's plug in a Zacian. And so, when I say strong, I would say strong is like being able to Oko Zacian, right? And we're going to always set these level 50. So you can see, do we KO Zacian yet? No, we do not KO Zacian. We got to make it rainy, right? So we don't KO the Zacian yet, but if we change things just a little bit, we can. If that means adding Helping Hand on Indeedee, which you remember my team builder has Indeedee Kyogre with Helping Hand. So that means we can KO Zacian, but also Indeedee can be used to take away the Grassy Terrain from Rillaboom. It can be used to follow me away Rillaboom. And I think that, like, this sort of calc is pretty important. And so, like, I'm going to be playing basically, you know, everyone's thinking that, like, I'm completely changing my team and ditching Butterfree and all that stuff like that. I'm not. I'm actually going at this team with almost the same idea, because my idea was to play a standard beginning game with a standard couple of Maxmons. That's things like Cali, Ice, and Coal, right? And then at the end of the game, bring a faster Pokemon that has huge damage potential out in the back and just clean up. So in reality, this is like a new variant on the team that we worked on yesterday. I'm taking things I learned yesterday, I'm taking situations which gave them trouble, and I'm trying to use different Pokemon. All 6 of these Pokemon are different to change how I approach those same matchups. I also think that the things that Pokemon like Kyogre can't really get KO'd, like for example, you saw that if I didn't have the Indeedee, I can't one-shot Zacian. I can one-shot Zacian if I have a Gmax Volcalith tick. So like I have no problem using Colossal completely as fodder and then just bringing out Kyogre and going big spout, and that's it, you know? So that's what we're going to be trying today. EVs are going to be super, super basic. I want you guys to understand. We're even going to go into like the next step. You want to build very basic versions of these teams. There's no reason to try and knock this out of the park and do all your EVs perfectly the first time, because you don't even know what you're building for until you've played the team a few hundred times. They don't need to be perfect, just good enough to practice with and get a good feel for the team. You want to build very basic versions of all the teams you might want to use for whatever event you're practicing for. Go back to your notes from earlier, which is what we did yesterday. We practiced a lot yesterday. And think about all the teams that stood out and had a much higher win rate than others. Think about putting your own spin on some of those. So what I mean right there, think about the teams that had a much higher win rate. You can think of your own teams that had a higher win rate, but you can also think about the opposing teams. Like which teams like really, really gave you a hard time. Maybe try adapting some of those teams that gave you a really, really hard time, or even going to sites like Victory Road and seeing other teams that have top cut and trying to put your own spin on it. We talked a lot yesterday about adapting to different teams. Like remember, if you remember yesterday's team, it was a fusion of these two teams, the team that featured like Butterfree with Prankster users and the Dialga with Prankster users. So remember, there's nothing wrong with like trying your best to like fuse different aspects of different teams together. And I also really think that like this team is kind of like a hodgepodge of different cores. It's Kyogre, Gluty, it's Indeedee Cali, and it's Cold Dragapult. So it's fusing 3 different cores and giving me like a jack of all trades, master of none potential way to like, you know, make the team work. Is Baton Pass usable in singles? It's banned in singles. But yeah, hopefully we can make this work. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I will say that I'm not using Scorching Sands here. These are all just very, very basic spreads. I'm using 2v2 on most of these mons. I'm actually going to be trying Scald here, and I hope this doesn't make me too weak to Gastrodon. But I think that Scald can be used to, like, keep the rain up and basically treat this Cole, once he already gets active, as, like, a rain setter. So, like, if you want to try and switch in a Groudon, I'm just still slamming the rain on you. And hopefully that works. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know if that one will work, but, like, we'll see. Because if I can set the rain, like, mid-game and set it back in my favor, that can be really, really nice. So, hopefully we can make this team work. I'll show you a little bit more about the team in question right now. Opinion on Uxie. Uxie's okay. I think Cresselia better in most situations, but you can see the team right here. We have Weakness Policy Cole, we have Sash, Pult, Psychic Seeds, Indity, White Herb, Calyrex, Choice Scarf, Kyogre, Choice Scarf, Ludia. We're using 252 spreads on most of these mons. I say most of them. Like, we'll just take a look at the general EV spreads right now. So you can see this Pult is almost full speed. I don't know why it's not. It probably should just be a full speed Pult, but, like, it really doesn't matter. 239 is not... We're not going to be speed tying other Pults. It's just a Pult set that I have in my game. So, a note that, like, this Pult also, I will say, it doesn't have, like, 0 Ivies in special attack because it's just the one that I have. And there's nothing wrong with just testing with what you have. Testing with what you have and learning matchups is more important than doing something perfectly the first time. The Cole is going to be, like, mostly speed as well. Full special attack, obviously. And you want that Spadef over points in defense and HP because you need to mitigate the damage from that first Surf. After that, we have a full speed Ludi. And you kind of need full speed Ludi to be able to outspeed things like Calyrex, Shadow, and Zacian, but also, remember, you're going to get your speed doubled because of Swift Swim, and you still actually need to be faster than your Kyogre. Otherwise, like, let's say Kyogre went for a Spout, and Ludicolo went for, like, you know, a max Grass, or, like, a Hydro Pump, or something like that. You want them to always think that your Kyogre's not Scarfed. This is helping us maintain the illusion. Also, it's a very simple EV spread that if I need to take some points out of stuff, I definitely have the freedom to do that in the future. We're using a 2v2 full speed to my Kyogre. Again, I could take points out of this. You can take about 40 points out of speed, I think, and still make this work. But again, I just want to test the basics, and I want to be able to win my speed ties against other variants of Kyogre as well. And Calyrex is just the standard Calyrex that you like seeing me use. Full HP, 196 attack, 60 Spadef. So, very, very basic stuff. And hopefully we can make it work. The Entity is just a split defensive set. It's full HP, defense, Spadef. So hopefully we can make this work. And yeah, let's go hop on the ranked ladder. This is super hard TR. The cool thing about super hard TR is we just come in freaking hot and just pop them out with, like, Ludi or Kyogre, I think. Right? They shouldn't have a way to beat this, do they? Maybe they do. Like, I would set my dot. Oh, I don't know about this. I actually don't know how I feel about this. Because, like, I can set my dot with my Pult. I think you actually have to lead, like, Cali, Kyogre, and Trick Room their Trick Room, and Geyser. No, I don't like that, though, right? Would Ludi be better then? Oh, this is actually harder than I think. What if we just led like this? I think I'm going to try this variant. And I think I'm going to bring the Cali here. The question is, like, do I even want Cole? I think Cole's like a hard loss. I'll try Ludi. Ew, I don't like Ludi here, though. I feel like Cole gets freaking washed super hard. You know, let's just try the Cole. Alright, let's go. Let's try it. Can't wait for the Patreon tournament on Thursday. That's right. Yep, Patreon tournament on Thursday. It's up. Post is up there. You can go sign up right now. Be sure to sign up while you can. Alright, let's see. My plan here is to see how much damage I can actually get with Kyogre Spout. Calyrex Oranguru. Alright, I'm gonna calc this. Alright, so Kyogre, 252, Helping Hand, Rain. See, they can just switch out the Oranguru for Torkoal, and, like, I'll lose. Right? That would make me super sad. And it's the right play, I think. You'd lose your Torkoal, but, like, it's fine. And then, let's see, Calyrex. I'm just doing a calc right now. It says 109 to 129. If they're... Oh, they haven't put full HP. 92 to 109. And if I were just to max it, it goes to 123. So if they switch in Torkoal, right? You can see the calcs right there. That's if I max and make it just a single target move. And that's if I don't. It's a 56% chance to OHKO. And I'd save my max. It's hard to say. You say this guy got to Master Ball? He didn't have to get to Master Ball with this team. You can always switch. We're definitely going for the Helping Hand, but the king is like, do I want to max it or not? I think I'm going to try it. I think I want to guarantee get the KO, and if you... And you know what? No. I'm just going to spout. Because we need to check the Oranguru as well. This also plays on ally switch, and if I just don't get the KO, I don't get the KO. Sorry, I forgot to turn the screen off. So he's switching in the Torkoal. Awesome. So that means I actually like this, because this board's like super low power. You're probably going to lose your Torkoal, and I can just switch up my Kyogre and protect. Cool. Another thing I could have done was like lead Woody, I guess. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I do not mind that at all. You're going to get a Trick 'em Up. I'm going to probably protect Indeedee and switch in something that would bait the Cali. I wouldn't be surprised if this Cali was one that was like bested or like built super different that had like room for a grass attack. So let's see if it's Cali coming back out. Cali also doesn't usually want to mess with Ogre that much. And we can also use Follow Me to throw off Instruct. It's going to be Hat. Okay. That's like low-key fine. Does Showdown work now? I don't know if Showdown works. I want to switch out. I want to switch in my Cali to block like an Expanding Force. So we're just going to protect here and just go for an Expanding Force. Or switch in Cali on an Expanding Force. And then this resets our Kyogre, and I think actually maxing Kyogre is how we're going to win the game. Could Brutal swing Weakness Policy Symbiosis item? I mean, probably. Well, you don't have to, like, so you can do play.Pokemon Showdown, and it'll work. The main site's down, but, like, the play site is what, you know, you get taken to. So they're not maxing. What are they using here? Expanding Force Instruct just won't do that much to a Cali, bro. It might. I mean, yeah, I am decently thick. It's Orb Hat too. Holy crap, yo. And there's the Instruct. Cool. So next turn we'll just go Follow Me. He takes a double tick a Life Orb. Yeah, I thought he brought in Cali too. Yeah, Bull P has also been down. I don't know why. Yeah, that's weird. Don't crit me. Cool. So the way this should work is I'm not going to max, but I will go for the Follow Me to stop the Instruct, which means as long as you don't crit me with whatever, you might like Dazzling Gleam or something, but as long as you don't like crit me, I live, and then I win. Yeah, Showdown works. The main site, like if you just type in Pokemon Showdown and go from Google, it won't work. You have to type play.Pokemon Showdown right now. Yeah, they should max this, but like we'll see. If they max it also, actually they shouldn't max it. I think what they should do in this situation is try and get like a Dazzling Gleam high roll. That's probably their best bet. Dazzling Gleam would be a base 120 split. Still stronger. I didn't know Follow Me threw off Instruct and it helped me beat a TR team. There's the ally switch. Wow, the degeneracy for this guy. Show me Mystical Fire, that'd be funny. I would laugh at Mystical Fire. Just don't crit me with Dazzling Gleam. If Dazzling Gleam just gets a KO, he gets a KO. I can't stop that, you know? Sick. You're not the only one with Calyrex, bro. Bro, you're not the only one with one of these. So I get a double KO here. That's +2. And I think I'll just risk the speed tie, probably. I might go for like a double protect to wait out Trick Room turns and then bring out Kyogre and be able to win the game. Oh, wait, they're not dead. All right, the Hat's dead next turn, though. 2 turns left on TR, so that means I just double protect and then let these die and then bring out my Cali and win the game. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. I probably could have went protect with just my Cali and let the Indeedee take a Life Orb hit from the Hat, but that's fine. Because we don't want them bringing the Cali yet. Damn, those are thick mons over there. Especially that Oranguru. But I think we're going to be okay here. Yeah, their Cali's still at full, but like, is fine. I hope they're not trying to Instruct, because they're going to take Life Orb Chip and die. Okay. Don't do it, buddy. Oh no, don't do it. Come on. I mean, it's fine here, but I mean, it's like, that's going to fail next turn. Alright, so we'll just click Glacial Lance Helping Hand. We'll lose the Cali, and then NDD will not die, and they'll bring Kyogre about, reapply the rain. You just go Helping Hand Spout and just win the game. Alright. Maybe they thought, like, Hatterene was a restricted. I'm kidding. It's funny, people are laughing at this guy for using, like, a... Oh, we're underspeeding their hat. Did we do that last time? Oh, they tried to TRTR here. They tried to TRTR here. Good play. That's the correct play. See, like, this guy knows what they're doing. They tried to go for the TRTR. That's actually really sick. Let me actually think what the right play is here. I think that I actually just go for, like, a Helping Hand high horsepower. And if I get, like, washed, I just bring out my Mons in the back and win the game. Like, because we just want to stop TR. I think that's the only thing that we really need to do is just stop Trick Room. And so I'll take my THATSAplusONE. I kind of want to max it. I think I will max. Just to make sure we hit. And if you happen to just hit me, that's fine. Doesn't like really matter at all. Because I just get to bring out Kyogre at that point. And I'll probably just win my speed tie anyways. Oh, we're maxing. Oh, we're both maxing. Bob and weave and moving grooving over here. So no TR. TR is denied. And we have like Cole and Kyogre in the back, so like we're fine. But yeah, I think we would have like, let's say we went for like a Helping Hand into the high horsepower and like it missed, that'd be game. You know what I mean? Because they could have Trick Roomed there. They'd get a ton of damage. Like at the very least here, we're denying Trick Room enough. The tournament's on Thursday. It's on Thursday. It's not on Friday. I wonder if like they're just like, I wonder if they might just be attacking Entity. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. I think they're just fast. Okay, I think they're just faster than me because like their hat was faster too. Yeah, I don't think they have 0 IV. Let's see if they're going after. Oh, they hit the Entity, bro. Bro, that's a +2. Yeah, it's on Thursday. It's on Thursday because I'm going to be out of town on Friday. That's literally, and it's 6/9. So, damn, work never lucky. No, it's on Thursday. So we're at +2 Quake right here. Is the tournament shirt on? No, it's on Sword and Shield. Yeah, that's enough damage to put them within range for Spout. Cool. I'll take those wins. Big Kyogre energy. But yeah, these tournaments are a great way to like practice for like the regionals and stuff like that coming up. There is a BDSP tournament that's going to be going in around 3, probably in a couple days. And that's on Showdown. That's a little bit different. I need to record some BDSP content today. Actually, I'm going to be working on TikToks a lot of the day. I know that sounds really weird, but I make TikToks for like skateboarding stuff. And so I have like my skateboarding channel and I need to upload a bunch of clips there, which are like cycled versions from my TikTok and stuff like that. You know, the streamer life never stops. The influencer life literally built different right now. But yeah, you guys can check out the Patreon tournament right here. Ah. Oh god, I'm surprised he lived. They used to win though. Thanks right there. Yo, all my friends hate Calyrex. He's just, what's the Ludi moveset? It's like a fake out set with Life Orb, so it's just like really aggressive. You know, Ludicolo is one of those Pokemon, realistically though, that has like a ton, and I'm not kidding, a like ton of like world's top cut appearances. Like Ludicolo back in the day, fake out users actually like weren't as big as they are now. You know, like every single team has like an Incineroar, Ludicolo was like Incineroar before that Pokemon existed. If you just needed a fake out user on your team, you always went with Ludi because it like low key fixed your rain matchup too. Because like there weren't like it was only Politoed that set rain, so like you could just tech that Ludicolo and like soft check things like Kingdra and Politoed. So it was a really cool mon. You didn't really see it all that often, but oh, sorry, you saw it a lot, but you didn't see it used the way that most people use it. I don't know why this guy's still playing this one out, realistically. Like, realistically, I don't know what you think. Whatever. It's gonna PP stall my water spouts. And whatever, we win. Spoutman, how's it going, friend? How goes it? And we just spout it up. When in doubt, use water spout. I want to go to the tournament because I live right next to Milwaukee, but I gotta work. Yo, never lucky. Never lucky. I'm surprised I got like flights as cheap as I did. So, it's gonna be fun. And we take those wins. Current record 1-0. Undefeated. This guy was like top 1K player. They didn't even play wrong, I don't think. I think they played fine. They went for the double TR, you know. They played to their outs. I know it sounds weird, but like I like Pult a lot more than like I probably should. It's a loss. Oh well, it's okay. So let's see. How do I want to do? Like, would she weed Rilla? No, I think Rilla would be kept in the back. And you bring in the Rilla to soak damage. We can actually punish Kyogre, Grim. That's exactly what I thought we'd see. And so they're probably going to Light Screen me, right? It's probably Vested Ogre, right? Would that be correct in... Would I be correct in saying that it's Vested Ogre? If it is, like, there's no reason to even go after it. I'm gonna do this anyways. I want to see how much this does to the Grim. At least, like, I'm pretty sure the thing is, like, whenever you play against other streamers, like, people tell the other streamers, like, your sets. So, like, I guarantee you there's someone in your chat that already told her this is Scarf Ogre. You know what I mean? And so if she knows it's Scarf Ogre, like, she's not gonna lose to it. So we'll see what I can get done. I think Max Ogre is great for her in this situation. You can change the terrain and be in a really good spot. And I kind of have to get some damage up. Awesome. Switch out Kyogre. That's not the play. Alright, so I wonder why they're not... Like, there's the Rilla, but, like, this is fine. I can just switch and play defensively here. Even if you white screen here, like, this is the thing. Like, Grim is... So don't worry, no switches. Don't spoilers. Helping Hand. Let's go for that deeps, boys. White screen's fine. So we can just play a super, like, chill game. Last 2 months should probably be Kyogre Zacian. That's the thing. It's like, that's so much damage on that Grim now. Alright. Do we switch in Ludi? Neutral damage. We switch in Kali and just protect? Do we want to protect? Oh, no, snitches. Oh, okay, cool. I think this is a good play. If you go for the fake on the Unity, I don't lose anything. If you go for the... Because I don't lose anything, realistically. And if you go for the Grassig on the Ogre, I redirect it. I know it seems weird to max him on like this, but you already got the light screen up, so it's like I can't do anything else, you know? If you're bringing your Kyogre, like my Ludi hits for the same amount of damage regardless. There's the fake out. absolutely fine. I guess I could have went for the helping hand. Scary face. Yeah. So that's a good play. That's fine. I'll switch out in 2 turns anyways. I'd like to get the KO here, by the way. Sick. Sick. So Zacian can come out here. I wonder how much I care about Zacian. It's a good question. It is. It's a good question. I like half care about Zacian. I don't really care about the Ogre though. Like I got a big Pokemon in the back for that thing. Duty. There's the Kyogre. Yeah, this is fine. Thank you for the rain back. It's fine. It's gonna do a lot. Might as well use my last turn of max now that I have it, you know what I mean? We don't need, what is it? We have, what is that Pokemon back there? Cali still? So that Grim can outspeed and go for a Spirit Break here, but it's not that important. This is going to do enough damage to hopefully put them within a range of Ludicolo after their max turns. Cool, that means Grim's like kind of not doing anything. I'm happy that I'm not eating a Spirit Break this turn, to be honest. Guys are an entity. You might not get the KO. We thick. Dummy thick. Awesome. And then if they hit the Cali this turn, I don't think I can get the KO. Like, if you max lightning my Cali, I don't think I'll get the KO. And then I can just go redirect Trick Room if I want. Or I can at least, like, bluff that. I just have to wait out max turns, I think. That's all I really need to do is wait out max turns. If you hit the entity, you hit the entity, you know? Yeah, guys are going into the entity is a good play still, I think. I think it's still a good play. It's a great play. It also means that I don't have to take damage on my Cali slot, so that's fine with me too. It's your last max turn. And Thopla would be dumb. Yeah, Spirit Break's totally fine. Busted. Alright, Ludi. Ludies! There is still a Reflect up. But I still think this can get the KO. I'm orbed, boys. I don't want a Trick Room. Like, I have a Kyogre that's ready, willing, and able to do a ton of damage out in the back. Yeah, it's fine. Show me that Zacian switching on Fake Out. Bro, I'm so good! Yo! Let's go with that. That's what I'm talking about. I know there's a Reflect up, but like still, that was sick. You ever seen anyone as good as me in your whole entire life? Not today. Just don't kill me, bro. Brain boosted. Entity was able to eat it. Savage. Yeet. Cool, that guy's within range for Hydro now. We're just going to let the Cali die, I think. There are 3 turns left on rain, right? Or 2 turns left on rain, but like light screen for 3 more turns. Okay. It's hard to say actually what the play is here. I don't need this Kyogre for like anything. But I'm gonna keep it up for 1 more turn. Just to make so I take less split damage. Like this is just annoying, you know, I would say. Like if they go for like a Protect Zacian like Spout. Or Protect Zacian like Origin Pulse, this just makes it so I have to take split damage for less time and I can pivot just a little bit better. Let's go. Ludies! Give me that KO. Bro, it's alive! What? No way! I can't believe that was alive! I can't believe it's still alive! I can't believe that thing is still alive. What? That Zacian's eating its Wheaties out here. Yeah, we lose though. Now we lose. Because all they have to do is just drop our Ogre speed and we lose. They still have the Grim. This is the only out that we have. Is Thunder crit / para Ogre into full para into like a Trick Room read protects on Zacian. That's our only out at this point. I can't believe that Zacian's alive, bro. That must have been the lowest Hydro Pump roll of all time. I know there's a light screen. I know she likes running bulky Zacian, but like... Oh, and the no protect. Disrespect. Let's see if they go for the Ogre. Get a full para? Never lucky, we lose. Miss Origin Pulse? It's about, yeah, we lose. Crap. Oh well. Yeah. There wasn't that much I could do about that one to the end, but I can't. I hold on, like, hold the French toast. Let's just run this calc. Like, let me just calc this, please. What are we looking at here? We're looking at Ludi. Oh, they can have the win. So you got Ludi, 252 Hydro. In the rain with a Life Orb. Set to 50. Zacian. Set that guy to 52. It's like 60, yeah. So it's like, that's the calc right there. And like, let's put the light screen up. Yeah. Like, come on, you know? Oh, wait, hold on. Like, what? That Zacian should have been gone. I had that game won. Like, what is this freaking Zacian set? I mean, the Zacian set I run is... So that looks like it's the lowest. It's timid. It's the same thing. You know, same calc. I can't believe the Zacian lived that. Because I think I had that game won. I don't think there was anything she could have done to stop the rest of it. Because even if you lowered the Ludi speed, Ludi still outspeeds Kyogre in the back. Assault Vest? What about it? Zacian can't hold an Assault Vest. So it's like... Even if it was like 252, like, look how much of a low roll we had to get. I'm so sad. It lived on 4. Yeah, like, never lucky. It's like, literally, I don't think you understand just how much damage, like, a Hydro boosted by... Like, if I didn't have the Orb, you know, it's not like a contest, you know? The Orb gives, like, 12%, you know? Ugh. Palkia, Cali Ice, and Feeny. Feeny very different. We could think about going NDD here realistically. We would underspeed a lot of stuff, and we can just go like NDD Cole to give us the maximum amount of time where we're using Cole, to where you also don't really want to trick, like, NDD has a great match against Palkia. It's going to take you like 2 tries to get through that. Also, NDD can just like, if you lead incorrectly and lead like way too reactive, like leading with Amoonguss, I can just double tap with the Expanding Force. So I think I'm going to try that. Nah, let me think about that. No, I think the Pult Cole is still fine. Like, what do you do against Cole Pult? You get up your Trick Room. Do I care? I do care. It is unfortunate. I think I'd have to Trick Room it back. Let's try these. Let's try this. The issue here is I don't have Protect on all these mons, so like I'm going to be putting myself in a really, really bad spot Trick Rooming this Trick Room back. You think Self Policy will drop in usage significantly once Scarlet and Violet comes out? Yeah, probably. I mean, it wasn't a thing. You know, the only players that, like, the way to use Weakness Policy back in the day was build a team and then bait your opponent into proccing it for you. And then it still wasn't, like, that common of an item. So, May, thank you so much for stopping by. Double Cherish Balls. Cool. This is okay. I think this is actually, like, pretty okay. I think we can break the Amoonguss. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were going, like, Protect. And so I do not have a way. Like, I can switch in and then, like, this doesn't underspeed either. I'm just gonna try and get the Amoonguss off the board. Realistically, I think that's the play. Just because Amoonguss is actually a bigger threat. Yeah, Porygon's a big bully against Cole teams. Super big bully. And then if you Protect a Moon, like, we're gonna see how I need to play this. I just want to waste Trick Room turns. You know, we can deal with that Porygon if need be, but like, if they just let me kill the Amoonguss, like, I'll take it, you know? Such a good play. Like, I can't do anything about that, you know what I mean? Oh well. Looks like Sash, yeah. But the thing is, it's like, I don't think what I did was wrong either. Like, I did my best, you know? The thing about this play that's weird from the opponent is, like, while I would agree that that is the right play, you're opening your Porygon up to getting crit. Because you didn't have to Rage Powder, like, I understand that. And now you're going to go Trick Room, and then you're going to go for, like, what is it? You're going to go for Trick Room, and then the Spore, right? So you're Trick Rooming here, and then you're Sporing, and you can recover and do, like, Ice Beams and stuff like that. You're in a good spot against, like, almost all this. You can also, like, Eerie Impulse. I think the right play is actually to Eerie Impulse the Cole and go for, like, a... Yeah, you would Eerie Impulse the Cole and Spore the Pult. I think that's probably the right play. So let's think about what we want to do. I'm actually going to Phantom Force there and just guard here. And then I might even just switch out my Cole. What's a calc for Porygon with Policy Proc? What do you mean? You don't have... There is no Porygon matchup. These are just basic sets. There's no calc being done right now. We just don't... We don't want to fight Porygon right now. That's fine. So let's see who they're going after. I swear, if they, like, Spore my Pult, like, that'd be super overreading the ally switch. Alright, so we get our dot up. Awesome. Did I bring Ludi? I wish I did. They're going to switch out Amoonguss for Pori. And go for, like, a high horsepower. And I think my only play is something like this. And then I can use Protect, and then we'll just chill. And we kind of want to get them to a board state where they have, like, 2 mons at about half. Trick Room ends, and I get a free bring-in, like a free safe bring-in of Kyogre. So we can save Cole to give us a free switch into Kyogre later. Colossal. They're not switching. That's dope. You can Spore that guy if you want. It doesn't really bother me. max. Bro, I hope they go into the Dragapult slot for like no reason. I don't know if I die here. It's a good max though, I think. I think it's a good max. Because it just makes so they take less static damage, you know? Spore then? Max guard. Bro, I didn't even hit that slot! Good play. That's so sick. We just killed Amoonguss that we stole that KO on Amoonguss, boys. Literally robbed them. And then the dot, unless it's a... No, I have a nerve! Bro, get destroyed. That's funny. Okay. So you can bring up Pori or Palkia here, but you're running out of Trick Room turns now. You know? That was so sick. And so if I can wait out your 2 max turns, if you take 2 more ticks of the Volcalith, I think you're within range for Kyogre Spout. That's the guy that's an issue, is that Palkia. I love it here, yo. Same. Alright, so 2 turns on TR. Alright, let's think about this. I'm going to do the ally switch, and I'm just going to soak damage with this Cali for 1 turn. But we're going to try and get Cali to die, actually. It doesn't like matter what we use. So I want them to like go Hailstorm and like a play into my Cali slot. Hailstorm Spatial. Got it. Cool. And then Spatial would be nice too. This breaks our Pult Sash, but that should be fine. There's only 1 turn left on TR, which means all I have to do is swap out Pult for Cole next turn. Spatial Rend. If they cap into KO the Pult too, like that would suck, but yeah, awesome. It went exactly like I wanted. It's great. I think this is perfect. And you show Orb, and you take the dots, and you take the Hail Chip. Like, oh yeah, yeah. That's great. And so we're going to switch in Cole, Fodder, and then I get to bring out Pult and Kyogre safely, and I should be able to win off that. Also, like, I'm going to try and wake up, so it's like... And then I can repin the board with Cole, or Kyogre Dragapult. And I think the addition of, like, the dot here, plus, like, the Dragon Darts and Spout is enough. Pult's sick, yeah. Never lucky. I want them to get a double KO here, so they should be able to get a double KO here. Cool, especially because I'm Hailstorming that. That's great. Oh, wait, they're not going to get the double KO here then. Never lucky. It's fine. Probably fine. Spout, I mean, see, that kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. I wanted them to KO that guy. I mean, I can Scald. That's basically about it. It's just matter, like the Porygon is the guy in the back that is a problem, I would say. I'm about to Meteor Beam. No, I'm kidding. The thing is, like, I can't stop Trick Room now, you know, because like I needed the Pult to do it, because now you can just Trick Room me back. I should have just brought Pult out. Yeah, because like that would have. Yeah, that's an. I'm such an idiot. If I ever brought Pult out and you went Protect Cali and Trick Room, it would have went doubled into it. Oh well. Oh well. I think we're gonna lose. I think that was a. I wanted them to kill my Cole. I don't think he has Protect. I think he does. Do you have a strategy against Wolf? I'm not playing against Wolf right now. You don't need a strategy against Wolf. Spout. Okay, no Protects. That's fine. Cool. I'll take it. Yeah, that's fine. So we're still going to be able to kill that Cali back there. Earth Power's fine. Wait, we're not? Oh my god, never lucky. I can't believe that. What a crazy game. You didn't Trick Room! What? Okay. We got shots, boys? Maybe? I guess he just wanted to weaken the Kyogre to make so Porygon can win, but like at this point, we just win with what we have here. Like Pult deals a shit ton of damage. They're gonna try and use Protects, I think, to like elongate the amount of time that I have to do AoE damage. And make me like waste my PP and waste rain turns. But like we'll see. We'll see. I don't think I'm out of this yet. I don't think I've won yet. But like that Porygon's also not at full. That's another thing. Porygon's not at full. I don't know why they didn't Trick Room. Maybe they didn't. Oh, they didn't know I was Scarfed. They can't. You can't switch it on this, bro. You can't just switch it on it. We take those. I think that's really. I think the reason why they switched it on this is because they didn't want to reactivate the rain. They didn't want to reactivate it. That gives us a win right there. This just does too much. Big darts. Big darts. Spout will finish off the Cali, and we'll get the double tap the darts into the Porygon, and we win. Oh my gosh. Value. Value. Perfect. Yeah, they didn't know we were Scarfed. That's another thing we can write down the notes. Is like, gotta remember, like, just because I'm playing a Pokemon one way doesn't mean my opponent knows that, and I have to always constantly remind myself they probably think it's a different way. Cool. Yeah, we win. Shouldn't have won that one, but I'll take it. And so we stuck to our guns. We set our dot, and how do we take those? We should be able to get this. I don't see a situation in which they can come out of this because Spout kills the Cali, chips the Porygon, and then you just double tap the darts. Yo, absolutely massive value right now. Really? What is dot? Damage over time. Damage over time is dot. Yeah, hopefully they show the team. But either way, I'm taking those wins. I do be taking those. Copult, Scarf Ogre.